For teenagers, life can seem exciting and confusing at the same time, can't it? As a teenager, you're on your way to becoming an adult. It's a time of important changes and important questions. A lot of these questions are about identity, or who you are. You're an individual, but you're also a product of your family life, your social environment, and your culture. Your identity includes your beliefs, your values, and your actions. You learnt your values from your family, but as a teenager, you may become less interested in what your family thinks. You may choose to spend more time with other people whose values and personalities are like yours. That's natural. Then there's personality, or the qualities that make you different from other people. If you love parties and are enthusiastic about meeting lots of new people, you're probably outgoing and self-confident. If you get excellent marks at school, chances are you're organised and responsible. If you're energetic or adventurous, you might like hiking or getting together with friends to explore a cave. If you're optimistic, generous and patient, you might enjoy helping by spending time with animals at a shelter or by participating in a local clean-up event. Personality is tricky. You might assume that everyone sees you the way you see yourself. But that isn't always true. Friends may laugh at your stories and think you have a great sense of humour, but your brother might think you're just odd. You may see yourself as ambitious because you're determined to get what you want, but others may feel you're stubborn or unwilling to take advice. You may feel self-conscious and shy, while other people may think you're unfriendly. You may think you're fair, but you may still seem unreasonable or unkind to a friend. Understanding yourself and how others see you can really be a puzzle.
Have you ever wondered why you are the way you are? What makes you different from, say, your brothers and sisters? People have asked these questions for centuries, and researchers are trying to answer them. One idea they're exploring is that birth order influences the person we become. In general, the oldest child is described as confident, organised, dutiful, and determined to get what he or she wants. Oldest children are seen as born leaders, people pleasers, and perfectionists. Because they're the oldest, their younger brothers and sisters sometimes see them as bossy or too willing to tell other people what to do. The middle child may be described as being competitive in order to get more attention. They sometimes feel that their family ignores them because they are in the middle. Because middle children tend to avoid conflict, they can be flexible and easygoing. They may also be seen as secretive by members of their family. They are usually more influenced by their friends than by their family, perhaps because they get more attention from their friends. The youngest child is described as the baby of the family. They can be spoilt by their parents, who spend a lot of time with them and often give them what they want. For this reason, their brothers and sisters sometimes get jealous. Youngest children enjoy being the center of attention, and they are seen as outgoing, open-minded, and likely to take risks. What if you're an only child? Many people think that a child with no brothers or sisters grows up wanting lots of attention. Some think they're selfish or unwilling to share with others. But because they spend so much time around adults, they're also described as confident, determined, and responsible.